Alright everybody, welcome back to the last part of Bomberman 94 replay. So the final stage is literally a single stage with many rooms. As you can see, there is a number 5 next to the door. So basically I have to make it to door 0 for me to find the final boss. And actually this area is not too hard, but you have to watch out for certain enemies. For example, we have these bird-looking robots, which we saw in the previous world, but as you can see, they are kind of faster. And at the same time, they actually shoot some missiles that can make your bombs explode. I don't know if you got to see some of that in this one attempt. But yeah, he's capable of doing that. Trying to destroy more blocks to see if I can get something more valuable. This is the final encounter, remember. And I remember the final boss to this game being especially annoying. So basically, if I don't make it to the first attempt, and with basically 2 extra hits, this could be extremely complicated. In fact, I don't think I will be exaggerating if I say that probably Bomberman 94, the original playthrough, is technically the first game that actually features me using save states, ever. Because in my first playthroughs, actually I did care about skills, showing good skills in my playthroughs. Alright, apparently the kangaroo doesn't do anything special other than making noises. I was just testing. Because apparently the kangaroos, each of them got different abilities. Some of them can kick, some others can jump. Apparently this one kind of barks, I don't know. I think I have seen this enemy before. He just moves around very fast and takes 2 hits. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I actually made save states in this game. And it's one of my first memories of me having to save state. From then on, actually didn't care anymore. Should I? Yeah, I guess a couple of blocks won't hurt. Lots of bombs, lots of firepower, but nothing really special. Well, they got the no-clip for bombs. Barely saw the no-clips in the entire game, as well as the remote bombs. Okay, we got a huge enemy here. And apparently it's capable of punching the blocks. Extra life. See? That's the missile I was telling you about. But I like the bird. Just gonna call it bird. I mean, it looks like a bird. I like the bird in the previous world. He doesn't take 2 hits, but only 1. Oh, this guy doesn't die dies to 3 hits, not 2. That makes sense considering how big it is. He's dead regardless. And you still need to get rid of 2 orbs. Door number 3. Still have to go through at least 3 more rooms. I don't want to go in between those gears because I think they kill you? I'm not sure. But I don't want to run any risk. I think you take some extra speed by using them? I'm not sure, again. But I really want to keep my kangaroo as much as possible, so I'm not using it. Or I'm not going in between them, I mean. Okay, get in there. Okay, that was a bad idea. Apparently somebody shot a missile or something. I died. And I recovered the extra life immediately. Oh my god. Yeah, having enough lives is kind of important, but... basically, in case I die to the boss, for me to know how to fight him in between attempts. Remember, actually, if you die to the final boss, you have to redo the entire level. Remember, this is a single stage that has many rooms, but it's only one. Which is, well, might seem unfair, but at the same time, it's kind of necessary because during the level, basically throughout the many rooms this stage has, you can collect bombs and firepower, which clearly will be necessary for the final battle. I don't remember too much about the final battle, other than being very difficult. Okay, that steam makes you jump, but it doesn't necessarily hurt you. And those blocks with skulls are like hidden bombs. They cause an extra explosion. Okay, single orb left. I wanna see some of the blocks, if it can provide me something else. Yeah, I'm looking for eggs, hearts. Anything can help in the final battle. So, final room? I don't know, but it looks full of enemies, so yeah, it's gonna take time regardless. I don't have as much firepower as I thought. It doesn't cover the entire screen. Actually, it shouldn't, because I'm putting the bombs pretty much at the very bottom. But if I can lure all of the enemies, that will be good enough, because I mean, it's impossible to advance without killing all the enemies. Wow, it's a lot of big guys incoming. They're definitely following me. But I'm killing pretty much everybody. There are more enemies coming from the other side of the screen. That's kind of helpful, actually, the fact that they are coming over. Okay, now I was right about to set a bomb when this guy decides to shoot a missile. Same thing here, and he's dead. Cool. Okay, that was actually a very good, I wouldn't say a strategy, but you know, decision to just wait out for the enemies to come over and kill them all. Still one more orb. That's a door. Still more enemies around. So initially the room then was full of enemies, and the place doesn't look too big. There's still a third guy. Remember, these ones take 2 hits, so they're a bit more annoying. If not a lot more annoying than the rest. There we go. Anyone else? Yeah, still one more guy, but at least... I could just ignore him. But I want to get something else, so that's why I am going to risk it by destroying these 2 blocks. Is that it? Nope. This has to be the last room then. Which makes sense. That's risky. Something similar that happened in the last video. In the very last room of the last level precisely. I was running out of space and I put a bunch of bombs in risky areas. On the dwarves, they are right here. And I could just leave. Yeah. Okay, that was a good idea to destroy the blocks, I mean. Okay, final boss. It's a guy with a beard. Okay, that's ass. Looks like there are way too many lasers and each of them, wow, looks impossible to dodge. Okay guys, actually it's been around half an hour since I died for the first time against this boss. I actually lost all of my lives. Used up a couple of continues. So I needed to practice against this guy. I think he will be following you in order to shoot the lasers, but as you can see, you can actually destroy them with 3 bombs. Or 3, you know, if you get a bunch of bombs, of course. That's the whole point of redoing the entire level, I think. And the next phase is a dragon. I already got experience against him. Actually, he's not too difficult to kill, but still got very predictable attacks. I mean, he got 2 or 3 different attacks, but he can actually use them at a random generator. So he uses a flamethrower, electricity, and I got an extra heart which I already lost. It's kind of weird because the flamethrower is the one that he uses the least. But now he's been using it at least 3 or 4 times by now. But yeah, you basically have to hit the head. Some electricity. And that's about it. Yeah, but sometimes you are like right about to hit him with a bomb and he decides to use the electricity, so you are not able to hit him. Flamethrower again. It's been a few times when I was practicing that basically I killed him without him using the flamethrower a single time. Just waving his head back and forth and he took all the hits. I think it's 5 hits or 6 hits. Anyway, there is the last phase, which is the actual final boss, as you can see. And it's not really easy, because he does that when he's like in desperation mode. You know, if basically something that happens with the final boss in Bomberman 93. If he sees bombs right in front of him, he's gonna kick a bomb and make it explode immediately. Wherever you are. So yeah, that sucks. And he does this thing as well. Throwing 4 different bombs to random positions. So nothing is guaranteed there. See, he did the bomb kicking again. Well, he hit himself with that. That's kind of good, I guess. Okay, that was ass. There's nothing I could do there. Okay, everybody, here's another attempt. I have been noticing, after dying a few times, of course, to this final phase at least, that he tends to kick less when he's walking vertically to the very top of the screen. And usually when he's in a corner, he's kind of more exposed when I set a bunch of bombs vertically. Like so. Well, this time he got lucky because I set the bombs in the very middle. But check this out. If I put a bunch of bombs near the corner, yeah, he escaped this time as well, but he's kind of more exposed. Or at least he's not as reactionary as in case he's like looking otherwise. See? When he's like moving around the corner, he's more exposed. That's the impression I get. I don't want to say the adjective easier, but you know, it looks like things are more under control when he is cornered and walking vertically, I insist. He already took a couple of hits this way. I don't think he's gonna be moving around with bombs being set there. He's kind of trapped. Remember, the enemy also reacts to the bombs. Alright, this time I set the bombs in the middle, but he's still taking the hits. Got him. It doesn't take too many hits, but that's sort of a strategy to keep him cornered. And I insist, as long as you set the bombs vertically, I think that's the way to go. I don't think he's the same bearded guy from the Super Bomberman series. Kind of similar, but I don't think it's the exact same guy. I saved the world. Who cares? So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Bomberman 94 on the TurboGrafx-16. The last Bomberman game from the Bomberman series on the TurboGrafx. So, with this replay, I am ending this, let's call it TurboGrafx-16 special. I covered the 3 Bomberman games as well as New Adventure Island. So, after this, probably I'm gonna be focusing on Metal Gear Racing Revengeance on this channel. But in terms of replays, probably after this, I'm gonna be doing a ROM hack. I don't know when. But yeah, I will be doing a ROM hack, and then I'm gonna be focusing my attention entirely on arcade games. Got a bunch of arcade games lined up for the replays. So yeah, I insist, this is gonna be the last TurboGrafx-16 game in a while. At least for the replays. So yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time, the next replay. So yeah, goodbye. Thanks for watching.